from hauntedflower.com and hauntedflowerreviews.com, and right now I'm going to be reviewing The Art of Getting By. It stars Freddie Highmore, whom you might remember as that little kid from Finding Neverland, from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Johnny Depp movie, and also August Rush, which is my favorite of the three. He is most talented at being really serious and emotional, and he's very good at crying. And he gets to do a lot of those things in this movie, but the change is that he's grown about 100 feet, or 10 or 6, and he's really skinny, and it's so weird to see him all grown up. He plays this fatalistic teen George, who is just complicated and deep and artsy, and apparently one day when he came to grips with his own mortality, it came to him one day, oh, we're all gonna die. He decided to stop being motivated about anything ever. Not even what he might be passionate about and could legitimately be passionate about in this movie, which is his art. So he spends most of the movie doodling in textbooks. I'm a fan of Freddie Highmore's talent. I am not a fan of his character in this movie because it really drives me crazy that he just doesn't do anything. And he's at this private school which pays a lot of tuition, and he's that kid with the overcoat all the time, but everyone bends over backwards out of their way to talk to him, to ask him why he isn't turning in his homework, to arrange special meetings and privileges for him to do so. I don't know why. It doesn't seem to be a point. Why help this kid? So it's a little frustrating. Then enter into the pictures Emma Roberts, who plays Sally. She befriends George after he covers for her when she's breaking a school rule. And for some reason, they form a friendship. It just all feels really contrived. As you're watching the scenes, you can kind of almost see the dialogue on the page. Someone wrote it thinking, oh yeah, this is natural. This totally sounds like how two people would talk to each other. But watching it on the screen, it doesn't feel like that at all. Some of their scenes are just so flat, and it sometimes seems like Freddie Highmore and Emma Roberts are in two different movies. Like maybe she thinks she's in a romantic comedy and he knows that he's in this deep, serious sort of movie about teenage fatalism or something. There's a scene where he literally gets crazy emotional like he's good at doing and pours his heart out, and she's sharing the scene with him and barely reacts at all. Another nitpicky thing, I understand that teenagers can come into contact with alcohol, but it is ridiculous how many people in New York serve them alcohol at bars and clubs and whatnot. I never see them flash a fake ID. It's just that ridiculous to get at age 18. So I was very frustrated by this movie, despite a decent performance by Freddie Highmore and a cameo by Alicia Silverstone as the frumpy old teacher. I just don't buy so much of the story, and a lot of it just feels like total contrived BS. Sorry, that's all I got for The Art of Getting By. The kid just won't make a move until his back is completely against the wall in any situation, and it's just frustrating to watch. Couldn't get behind any of the characters, so just the movie wasn't that good for me. Don't really recommend it unless maybe you are one of those teenagers and you're just so deep and you're just so, oh, what's the meaning of it all? Does it matter? Why should I do my homework? None of it means anything. Okay, I know you can get by without a college education, but for a lot of people, college is training wheels from teenager to adulthood, and this kid clearly needed the training because he was not ready and the world is gonna eat him alive. Thank you so much for watching my review, and I hope I'll catch you next time for another movie, anime, DVD, TV review, something. Bye! For more reviews and to find out about free contest giveaways, go to hauntedflowerreviews.com. My reviews are also available as a podcast on iTunes. Search for Haunted Flower Reviews and subscribe and leave us feedback and comments. Our store is hauntedflower.com, where we specialize in fantastic licensed apparel from movies, TV shows, video games, anime, and more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/hauntedflower and Twitter at haunted_flower.
If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.